What's up all? Dan with Next Level. Welcome back to the Next Level YouTube channel. Today we are talking about mod sleds from way back in the day up till now, my favorites. Let's get into it. This week we're kind of going back in time. We're talking about mod sleds. You know, this is build season for us, so we get really excited, all the ideas about what it is that we're building. Well, I want to go backwards and talk about the mod sleds that we've had over the past decade, so let's get into it. Oh yeah, no kidding. Yeah. Oh man, what did I need to say? It's like 3 decades, damn it. Okay, here we go. We're gonna talk about mod sleds, but we gotta talk about the sled that started out. And actually, the sled that really started me in my career as a snowmobiler was a 1996 Polaris Ultra. And unfortunately, we couldn't dig up that photo. But you talk about a photo that kind of kicked things off, guys. Hopefully you guys remember this thing. So this is a 1997 RMK 700 Liberty Twin 136. You guys remember that long track. And Slednecks 1 and 2 time frame, shad free below me. This snowmobile, guys, modified or not, this is what started it, man. This was the spark plug to everything that I do. And so it's definitely worth mentioning. And I love that it's on this like wrinkled up piece of paper. Sleds over time, guys, that have really changed me. We can't exclude this guy right here. So this is a 600. This is an M6 141. This shot right here is Slednecks 8, and this, guys, I became the 9th guy in the world to backflip a sled. I was out on a day, not even really trying, wasn't paying attention to doing a backflip, and ended up getting it done first time I tried it. So the M6 for that year, really fun sled. Lightweight stuff, CNA Pro skis, different handlebars, custom airbrushed hood instead of wrapped hood, kind of before those times. But a lot of fun, and talk about a memorable day that one was. We'll combine that, just because we were on the non-Polaris stuff, with this guy, and talk about, just look at all this flavor of me. Not even sure what's happening with me right there, but nevertheless, this was an F7. What were those, 137s? This was a really cool snowmobile. Had a lot of really good custom parts on it. Had the BR Tech, Lexan hood. My buddy Jason airbrushed so much time and energy put into this, had a freestyle seat, but this was the sled that I wound up breaking my back, first ever Red Bull freestyle event. Kind of hurt me, got me sort of off of hitting ramps and way more into the backcountry, which was a good decision. Right here, so the 2009 Polaris Assault 146. Imagine that sled as a 146 with about 12 pounds of boost, 12 pounds of boondocker boost. This thing was absolutely insane to ride. A lot of fun, a lot of aftermarket stuff, kind of my start with Fox. Really cool. This sled, guys, we talk about Fox suspension, boondocker turbos, skins protective gear. This was the sled that I made the cold call as this, young sledneck, out hucking myself off of everything. And I call the owner of Skins, and I was after the fluted seat post mods that they had, because they were lightweight and they looked super trick. And that's how I started that relationship with Skins, and obviously now with Skins Next Level. So many products, so much really, really cool stuff that's come out of that company, and this was the snowmobile that connected us. So this was a really, really fun one. And then Facebook happens and everything is digital, and so we will go from this, guys, to the 2015. And remember, guys, that in 2015, Polaris didn't make a 174. And so thanks to Ice Age rails, we were able to build this thing, 174. Man, it was a crazy fun sled. A lot of boondocker boost. Again, the mindset before the build was, let's build something that no one else has. Let's put the biggest turbo on this thing and just have the most capable snowmobile out there. And that sled for its time was truly memorable. The things that, because I hadn't ridden a sled that big with that much track, that much surface area, combine that with that much reliable power, and it was really, really fun. We got a lot of really cool video and did a lot of crazy stuff on a 174. And then lastly, guys, out of the builds that have, you know, really kind of woke me up and opened up doors, and as Chris Brent would say, given me the sickness, the lightweight sickness, I cannot ignore the sled I built this last year, which was a 2019 RMK AXYS 850 155 cut tunnel, Next-Tech carbon skid, Carl Cycle 900, a slew of skins, skins next level, lightweight parts, Zollinger Racing, a lot of that lightweight internals, SLP, Fox shocks, ArcticFX wrap, lots of cool stuff onto that snowmobile, and the things that I was able to get done and accomplish. It's really fun. And these snowmobiles, guys, the reason why we're digging into it is it's sort of the development of, you know, the snowmobiles themselves, the technology, how that's changed, but also what it's done to us, like how it's developed us or myself as a rider. Looking back on some of the moves and some of the things that I tried to do on older product, you know, this really is an equipment-based sport. And I say it a lot to my clients that, you know, Tony Hawk could probably get on a 10-year-old skateboard and go do things on a vert ramp that he could do on a skateboard that's, you know, brand new right next to it. And the technology, not saying that it hasn't changed, but man, in the equipment world with what we do with snowmobiling, so much has changed. Everything has gotten more compact, it's lighter, it's more balanced. Suspension has gotten so much better, motors have gotten so much stronger, everything has gotten lighter. I mean, everything about it has, you know, as that technology has improved and changed, so is what we've been able to do on them. So to wrap this up, guys, and to keep this episode short, because, and I'm sure a lot of you guys that are diehard sledders like me, I mean, we could go on and on about the mod sleds in our lives. I just chose 5 of them that had some pretty significant meaning to me. But I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear in your comments, you know, the sleds that you guys had that were kind of true to you, and some of those things. So feel free to leave those in the comments below, guys. And you know, once again, big thank you to supporting of the channel, and we're going to see you guys next time.